I'm joined now by Mr. Hamilton Moss from the Energy Department in Brazil. Now, sir, thank you so much for joining us. Great to see you at this gathering. How important is this gathering?
Well, I think it's extremely important because energy is extremely important, for sure, for all the mankind. And it's very important, a forum where you put everybody together. When you put producers and you put customers, when you put new people that are appearing to produce new possibilities of fuels for the world. I think it's very important. And Mexico, we have to give for Mexico all the congratulations for the organization, perfect organization, and also for sure for the Secretariat of IEF. We are very proud to be here. And we expect that we are going to have good work during all the day and next day also.
Also, this gives you an opportunity to talk to the OPEC producers, and indeed the OPEC, non-OPEC producers, everybody really to come together here. Do you find over the last few years that closeness perhaps and that better cooperation is to the benefit of everybody?
Yes, for sure. I think there's nothing better than put people working together to improve the relationship between them. And I think this forum is improving in the next few times, in the next new editions, are improving the ability to talk, to change ideas, and to drive for the future. And even, I think the most important is to try to drive to the future. We have oil in one part, gas, and also renewable energies that fits a good, let's say, a good partnership between all these people that works on these things. We are just concerned about, for example, when you have new improvements like biofuels, is something that we have to discuss more deep. And so this is our expectation here also, to improve this kind of relationship in biofuels, but something new. We understand that some reports are really a little bit needs to be more improvement. And so, but the other part of dialogue is improving a lot. And I guess this date here, all these people here are going to be a mark for the future of, I'm not going to exaggerate, for the future of mankind, I guess. It's not just, we're not just talking about business. Business is important for sure, energy is important, but energy is for life, energy is for people, energy for the mankind. And so it's an extremely historical moment, I think, what's happening here at the moment.
Indeed, energy is what everybody needs, no matter what business it is, be it art, be it music, be it everything, as you say. Now, but looking ahead, what do you think are the biggest challenges in the energy space right now?
I think the big challenge is to put together the producers and the safetiness of energy together with the environment. This is the big challenge for sure. We had many improvements in the past, for sure. We have many improvements in science, many improvements in business, many improvements in politics also, but we still have to go deeper in this kind of dialogue. And for that, this kind of forum is extremely important. And for that, we have so many people here. If it was not important, if all these people were not concerned about sustainability and safetiness, both things have to come together. Because there's not let's say, it's a complementarity between safetiness of energy and environment. We can't have environment without safeness of energy and safeness of energy without the environment concerns. And so this is the big challenge. I think it's one of the biggest challenges of mankind in all the times. I'm not exaggerating. It sounds very eloquent perhaps, but this is true. I think if you go around and to see the world, I think of the common people, all the scientists, all the businessmen, etc., of the government people, we will agree that this is the big challenge of this century. And we are here to work for that, and I hope we can. I'm very optimistic about the results.
Now, of course, Brazil is becoming a big energy player and a non-OPEC country right now. But again, you have the OPEC Secretary General here. You have all of the people from OPEC as well. How important is that relationship for you?
Relationship, I think, it's important. Brazil is passing through a very particular moment because we have been for a long time, let's say, the champion of renewables in energy. We have 46% of our energetic matrix based on renewables already, and in electricity is 89%. But at this particular moment, with the pre-salt new discoveries in Brazil, the last year that happened, we became also a big, we were in the perspective to be a big producer of oil also, oil and gas and things like that. So, I mean, at the same country, we have a challenge in the same country. we are not more just producers and customers. We are both together. And so in the perspective of the world, we are here to participate on that. But we have, for the country by itself, some discussion, some of the results of the discussion that will happen here, it will be applied straight through in the country and to try to establish a dialogue. But we don't want to be schizophrenic, so we need to conciliate these two, let's say, these two sides of energy. The traditional one, that's important and will be continue to be important in the next few years, and also the new style of producing energy, the renewables style, let's say.